Get some music going.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Big Wireless has once again raised their prices. In response,
Okay. YouTube, we're live. Okay. Thank you, please. Okay. What was I doing yesterday? Or rather this morning? I've completely forgotten what. I was fixing something this morning. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I noticed the fireball ability, it didn't seem like it was committing its mana cost. And it turns out, actually, what the issue was that the mana was just regenning immediately afterwards, which seemed weird. That's definitely an issue. Now, we have gotten the... I think I got the fireball to actually have extra damage. And then did I change that? Yes, okay, so I changed it to a percentage. I did multiply as well. Okay, so let's check that out. Okay, so when we're here, what is extra damage? Was 0. Because ability modifiers is empty. Right, okay, yeah, that makes sense because I didn't give myself the talent. Okay. Let's try that again. Extra damage was 3. Nice. Okay, so 15% of 23, let's just do that math right now to check, times 0.15. Yeah, about 3. Wait a second, 23.55, wait, 23.559 times 0.15. Oh, no, that's final. Okay, whoops. I was doing the wrong number here. It should be damage, which is 20.48 times 0.15 is 3.072. Okay. Extra 3 damage? Huge. Fucking huge, man. And then, so this actually gets triggered twice. And which damage number do I get? I forget. I got 24, so I got the first damage number. I think that was the first one. Yeah. So here's the second one. Execute damage. Okay, so it's a little confusing how it executes twice. Let me see, let me think about if that's correct or not. Okay, damage effects are executed twice. Initially to get the execution calculation damage, and then again through the deal damage so that the proper events and extra calculations are triggered. Yeah, so if I don't have a target, then I send it through the ability system component. Otherwise, I use the damage events damage, right? So I don't use like the second calculated damage, which is kind of weird, right? It's kind of weird. But like I kind of have to do this to because I can't modify the damage effect in the execution calculation because it's like a const there. I could do a non-const cast, but that seems weird. I don't know, is that more or less weird than what I'm doing here? Yeah, I don't know, it is a bit confusing. It just threw me through a loop and I fucking knew what I was... I knew why I did this. Right, because then I apply it to the target. Target component equals target source. Yeah, so I trigger this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the... I should probably get into the multiplayer side of things so that I know what I'm doing there and can make some of these changes more confidently. Oh, that's what I should do next, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? Yeah, but I mean, that seems right. That seems quite right. Hit him with some more fireballs. Boom, extra damage, 3. A whopping 3. Now, what the hell is this? Dude, this happens all the time, and it seems to only happen when I'm, like, debugging. Let me search something about this. Unreal Engine, actor begin overlap crash when debugging? Yeah, this is getting really annoying because it's like every time I throw a breakpoint and then continue and then throw out like another one, it doesn't seem to like that. I wonder if I should just do the actor overlap in C++. Maybe that would help. Okay, so a couple things I want to do. I want to look into that issue I just said. So check the actor begin overlap on the cast projectile here. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this part happens in C++, and then I just call like an on impact or something. Yeah, then maybe I just call that. I mean, a lot of this can probably happen in C++. Another thing was the fireball. The fireball mana cost. So I think I've done a lot in this set of changes. I don't think I need this, right? I created this and then didn't end up needing it. Let me look at this. Oh boy, 21 files. It always looks scarier because it's like twice the number of files with the header and the not header, the CPP file. Let's just do this. Let's do something like talent system ability Ability modifier effect. First pass. Yeah, I think I've established this well enough that I can commit it. Okay. That I can commit it. Now let's switch over to those other two issues. So, I have known my health and mana regen has been borked for some time because my little regen bars don't match up anymore. So I think that's going to be a bigger issue than... Let's just move this into C++ real quick. I think this will be a easier win here. An actor begin overlap. Spawn, cast spell, shoot, on shoot. Probably let's put it right here. Tell me there's a function I override, right? Okay, let's just search for overlap. Oh, okay, this is the one I want, I guess. Okay. I was expecting it to be called something similar to what the blueprint one was called. Silly me. Silly me. Does the super do anything? Okay, it calls the blueprint one. Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. But I just want to basically... The impact. On impact. Is that... do I have that defined in here? Okay, so essentially... I just want to do the guard here if it's not a valid collision. Just return. And then hopefully that thing stops fucking crashing every time I debug. Because I've done this. An on-impact implementation. Yeah, I think I'll leave destroy. I think I'll leave this and this in blueprints. And this impact, yeah, because this will be like a yeah, I can implement it. So let me do that. Dr. Elliot, how you doing, buddy? How's the Lumina craft going? Hope you've had a good day. I've had a fucking exhausting day. So I feel quite low energy. That is good. Then yeah, I think I actually want to put this in C++. What am I doing? Getting the ability system component of the impacted with actor. Okay, auto, ASC. Okay, so if we don't have that, do nothing. If the target don't have one either, do nothing. Wait a second. That's what I just did. Okay. if I don't have one. Instigator component. If I don't have that. And then, or, what did I call that function? What did I call it? Is effect spec handle valid? My generic utils is effect spec valid, impact effect. What? Impact effect. Is that not defined in here? It is, what the heck? Impacted effect, ugh. And yeah, I probably shouldn't just jam everything into a single utils file. Probably shouldn't do that. And you know, at my workplace, what they say, there is some guidance. It's not like widely followed or anything, but there's some guidance, and it's called no utils files. You should not have any files named utils. It's a handle. The target. Yeah, it is a SC. Why don't you like this? Because it's a handle versus a spec. Impact effect is a handle. Okay, so what is this? What is this function? Okay, so the game, okay, once again, blueprints does not match what C++ does. That's so annoying. I mean, I guess I just do that. Do I have to .get? No. It wants... What do you want? That? Jesus, okay. Do I have to .get or can I just do that? It seems fine. But yeah, they say not to have any utils files because it's the naming convention is useless. Like, you should name it something closer to what it actually does, like extractors, generators, or managers, something like that. And that, like, this, as soon as you name something utils, that's just like where everything gets crammed into, and you have to end up refactoring it. But if you name it something like tight, like generator, append it with generators or whatever I just said. That's better because reasons. So yeah, hopefully this, hopefully handling the collision in C++ prevents that weird issue from happening. Elliot, I've been having this issue where I have this actor begin overlap event, or I did have it being handled in this projectile I had, but it was like pretty consistently throwing some erroneous stack trace crash, but only when I was debugging, right? Like, only if I had set like a breakpoint in Rider somewhere, and then I like threw out another projectile after continuing the program. When that projectile would begin overlap, it would crash with like some error that was super unhelpful. So kind of weird. And yeah, it only happens, like, I can cast them back to back to back all night. But for some reason, throwing a breakpoint in writer makes it crash the next time. So I guess I can get rid of all this, I hope. Before I do that, let's just disconnect that. And then probably in anything that subclasses this, let's make sure it's calling the parent function on impact to get... Wait, should I be doing this? Probably not. Probably shouldn't be doing that there. That should be happening in the child class because they're going to have different effects. Yeah, and that makes sense because I'm only using this for a fireball at the moment. Okay, on impact. Oh, that's the ability. I'm dumb. Fireball projectile. Here we go. On impact. Okay. Add call to the parents. Yeah, I'm spawning the sound and stuff. I should move that over. That should definitely not happen. Yeah, I guess we just destroy the actor now on impact. Oops. Okay. Make sure the fireball's still working. Nice and nice. So we got the talents working too. So now my fire damage is increased by 15%. Okay. There was a bad. Box was invalid. Take me there. Box was invalid. Why? It's not invalid there. And it was fine in here? Oh, I guess it's because we're calling destroy. Ah. You know what? Fuck it. We're not gonna have that in there anymore either. Honestly, all this shouldn't fucking happen. Right? Shoot. All of this shouldn't happen. What am I doing here? Okay. I do need to call the parent though, because I have shit in C++, so that still needs to actually stay there. And did I do the destroy in here? I didn't. Yeah, let's do the destroy in here then. Do all that, then destroy. Nice. So we got... Wait a second. Why can't I cast anymore? What the heck? Okay. My cooldown system is failing me. Good to see. What is wrong? Who hurt you? Yeah, this like mem copy thing. This happened the other night too. Why would this be fucking failing here? Resize, copy. What am I doing on this line? I am reassigning a float. This is routine shit here, Unreal Engine. What's happening? Yeah, because it's throwing it on the equals operator, on the reassign operator, right? This is on an array. What the heck? What array would I be confused? Am confused. Is it happening from within here? No, well, no. Yeah, why the hell would this be getting thrown here? Iteration? Bit time seconds? Do I need to get owner get world, or can I just get world? I can probably just get world. I don't know if that's the issue. Get world is fine. Yeah, I don't know why I had the oh yeah, this is like a struct, so I can't do that. It is a struct pointer, though. Alright, can you do a T object pointer for a struct? Suppose you can. It's deprecated. Oh, okay. Yeah, it says don't call. Don't use one. Okay, yeah, I don't know if using the T object pointer there is going to help me. I can't set it to a null pointer though. Yeah, I don't think you can. Probably won't. I mean, it doesn't seem to want to. Struct pointers are so weird, man. Like, it's nice to be able to tell if you like found the right struct or something like that, but then it doesn't work for like blueprints or anything, you know. So. And then, yeah, I guess it doesn't work for this case either. Or, by this case, I mean T-object pointer. Yeah, I don't know why this would be crashing. There's some low-level inky shit going on. And none of this is very helpful for me. There's some memory happening. Memory copying happening, and for some reason we're using the equals operator on the array object, which seems a little strange to me on this line. And I am checking if everything be valid. This is region mana that this is happening on. That's weird. Wait, why? Yeah, why is active GCD effect region mana? What? Oh, not refactor. Find. Add ability cooldown. Get active gameplay effect. Yeah, what the fuck is happening here? Active GCD effect. What ability was I even pressing here? Can I tell? Input 1, so it's just the Fireball ability, it should be. And activate ability on Fireball. Super can activate ability. So we were checking, yeah, we were checking the cooldown. Yeah, we got here. Get cooldown time remaining for active effect, and then active GCD effect was regen mana? Oh heavens. Okay, yeah, let's we're gonna rebuild here. And so that active effect, where were you? This is where you, let's put a breakpoint there. I need to know when that happens. Definitely shouldn't be a mana regen effect. Although maybe fixing our mana regen issues that I was mentioning earlier will alleviate this as well. Okay. Did that save our changes here? I think so. You're still there. That's fine. I'm going to leave you there for now. Active effect is default cooldown effect. That's what I'd like to see. Press it again. Cooldown effect. Oh my god, it's like happening too fast. It's too fast for me to That's kind of an issue though. How the hell am I going to test this? Okay. New idea. If spec dot what get, can I get name? Isn't there like a name or something? Contains. If it doesn't contain cooldown, we're going to log it. I'm gonna say what the fuck. Then I suppose let's throw a breakpoint there on that line. Just gonna like spam abilities and shit, because that's what I was doing. I for some reason couldn't. For some reason, like, well, I shouldn't have been able to move while I was casting that. Hang on. Okay, and now it's not. I think it's because it was canceled. And I can't recast it for some reason. Oh, now I can. Something got out of sync somehow. That's crazy. How the hell did I get that to fail? Odd. Very odd. Okay, let's move on then, I suppose. I don't know how the hell else to test that. Spamming buttons, and moving. The crit right there. I can, in some scenarios, I can somehow like move. Oh, I guess I can just move like right before it finishes. Yeah, I forgot I put like a little bit of yeah, there's like a little bit of delay there. I purposefully put there. So maybe that was just it. Because like the cast time is like the cast time of the ability is like the amount of time until it for sure is going to go off. And then there's like a little bit of extra time after that where your character is playing the animation. And so that's like the wiggle room right there. There's a little bit of wiggle room. Let's get a bunch of these closed. Okay, so now we're gonna start. So if you look at my health bar and mana bar, and same with the target. Okay, so you see the see how that just like healed up right there? Those little bars are supposed to get all the way to the end, and then it heals. But it didn't quite make it there. It's a little off. And if you watch when I cast this fireball, that was all sorts of weird right there. And actually looking at the mana regen, it like regened mana right after I was done casting. Yeah, so here we changed mana by 9. Oh no, that was the regen. That was the first regen tick happened there. Apply cost mana. And now mana is at 70. And then I regen mana like immediately after that. So that's not supposed to happen. Let me get my regen health and mana effects pulled up here. Where the hell were they? There's wait for regen, and then there's regen. Yeah, open all these. Okay, and then in the cast ability, the cast ability is where I think I stop mana regen and stuff. Let me look at. Do I do it? I don't do it in the ability, do I? Here's where I do the moving tag. Ah, open source. Very nice. Alright, let me roast some of this code here. Renderer. Alright, here we go. Look at... I guess I picked the wrong one. Shader library. That sounds complicated. World, maybe? Oh, here we go. Here's the meat. Here's the meat. Oh my god, what is this? So you've aligned these ones, these two columns, but you didn't align these ones here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to block your PR until you fix that. And no, we don't have a prettier, no, we don't have a lenter set up to automatically do that. For X, Z, you do X, then Z, then Y. Interesting, okay. Okay, okay. You have a block, nice. North block. South. You have to do it differently for each direction, huh? Okay, north index, X times chunk size, Z plus 1, Z minus 1, X plus 1, X plus 0, sidemin X, sidemin Y is the same, 0, 3, 1, 0, 2, 3, 0, 3, 1, 0, 2, 3. Yeah, so these numbers are all making sense to me. Is there not a way for you to define an array of directions and then just iterate through the directions and do the same thing in each one? There is a lot of this is hard-coded. Okay. Oh, and you're... Oh my god, look at these extra brackets! Oh. Disgusting. You know, Elliot, if we ever did work on an engine together, I have a feeling we'd spend most of our time arguing over the linter settings. It lets the variables live in their own scope. Just reassign them. Just reassign them. Yeah, I'll have to check that out later off stream before I get too distracted. Boo, I know, right? But yeah, that was pretty cool, the videos you were showing yesterday. What the hell was I doing here? Remove tags. Okay, so we're removing region mana and wait for region mana when we activate the ability. And so I'm pretty sure I'm removing wait for region mana because can't figure out an efficient way to handle collision. Yeah, that's why I let other people figure that out for me. In the form of Unreal Engine devs. So on complete, when this effect completes, normally it puts the region health effect on. If it completes prematurely, forced removal cleared, we put the wait for region back on there. We should be doing this on stream, Elliot. I think a lot of people would be interested in that. Bitches love Minecraft, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I remove it, because then it adds another, let me make sure mana is the same way. Additional effects. On normal completion. I'll look like an idiot. That stuff was so hard. I mean, I think there's probably a lot of people out there, though, that are in the market for understanding how Minecraft works. Because it's like... I want to say it's like simple but complicated, you know? Like, at face value, it's a simple game with just blocks. But it's actually really interesting because of the complexities in the terrain generation. You're in that market. You're your own market. Yeah. Yeah, then remove it when you die. Yeah. Ongoing tag requirements. Must not have tags. None of these tags may be present. Gameplay effect can be off and do nothing, but still applied. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this all seems set up correctly for removal. Let me look here. So I'm looking at my buff section down here. So when I cast something, see now I have the weight regen effect. And for some reason when I cast that ability, the regen mana seems to work fine. Boom. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I waited 10 seconds, and now it's every 5 seconds, right? So the way it works is the wait is 10 seconds long, and then every tick of regen after that is 5 seconds. But for some reason when I'm casting the fireball, I don't know what the hell happened right there. So let me dig into that. So we remove it here when we activate the ability. Remove the wait for. Commit cooldown. If the cat now, here's where it differs with the fireball versus the dot. If so, the dot would go through this path. We would get here. We would probably we would apply cost right here. Yeah, so I get there. And then that's all for the montage stuff. And then I just remove a loose gameplay tag. Which I kind of don't want to put down there. Let's put that up there. But when I'm casting the fireball, I'll be going down here. So we have a time. We add a loose gameplay tag for casting. We're not using a montage. Wait, are we? I've forgotten. What did I do? No, there's no anim montage. And we haven't overridden anything. I just have a loop anim and a cast spell anim. Okay, so we shouldn't be. And then let me check the dot. Now you don't seem to have it either. No montage there. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the montage. Yeah, we just like end the loop animation, play the final cast animation. Yeah, I'm failing to see. I'm wondering if something is happening in my character attribute set. And then when the ability ends, I apply the wait for regen mana effect class. Do I need to do that? Because it should be like reapplying itself, right? I'm gonna put a breakpoint there. I would just like to see how that gets hit. For each ability and why that's different. And then let me take a look at this. Okay, that's done building. Never mind. We're not going to take a look at that yet. Okay. I mean that gets hit and gets applied, I suppose. It gets hit again. How many times has this ability ended? Okay, yeah, and it gets hit at the very end as well. Twice. For some reason. Yeah, it like tries to regen mana after I cast that for some reason. Yeah, let's look at the attribute set class here. Remove regen mana to save on performance. It should be added back whenever mana is used to cast something. And that's that's if we're at max. If max mana has increased, we may need to start up our regen effect again. This application will be blocked if we are waiting for regen. Okay. Okay. Right, and then I have this gameplay event for regen mana tick. And then I think that should be what's happening in my character portrait UI stuff. Oh boy, it's been so long since I've looked at this. Why did you stop working? Why did you stop working? Why gameplay effect listener? Oh right, I did this whole ass fucking system. I can add listeners for a certain class of effect and get notified on them. And the function name. Regen health change. And I presume regen mana change as well. Regen resource change. Nothing happens. Wait. Calc regen resource tick. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna need to let me do this. One thing I kind of hate about the gameplay ability system is that this kind of shit like this is very hard to track down. Because there's so many like components on a gameplay effect that get triggered like inside the framework and stuff. There's not like a code path to follow. Does the size box in widgets tie its size to pixels or to the size of the widget itself? I am not quite sure what you're asking. So like when I use the size box, I use it for like making sure the widget stays a certain size. And I assume that that is in pixels. Like you apply like the width override and height override or whatever. So I don't know if that helps you at all. Also not quite clear what you're asking. What am I looking at? Region mana is a infinite effect with a 5-second period. I must not have those tags. When would this have changed? Like, this was working, and I'm trying to figure out like what the hell I would have done to make this not work anymore. But yeah, let me look at this view. So I should have, yeah, my tags are there. Let me full screen this so I can actually fucking read. Okay, slow-mo. Okay, we have casting, we have global cooldown. Yeah, region mana got added there for a hot second. In combat, we're not waiting for region mana now because we're casting. God, so much happens there at the end. Dude, what is this? Okay, see, this is the shit. Kept happening. So is this getting like garbage collected or some shit? I'm trying to make a horizontal box taller, but I don't want to make it a certain pixel height. So how are you expecting to make it take up extra height then? I mean, you could always add padding to whatever's inside of it to increase the height. But like, if you're not going to use a size box to specify a specific height, or like a min height or a max height or anything like that, then I think you need the component, the widgets inside of it, to take up more space on their own in some way. Yeah, so impact effect. Is it valid? Which I guess I don't need that anymore if I'm going to be doing this in here. If it's not valid, which is essentially what that was doing, to return. But then I get here and it's like, this is hella not valid. I'm doing something bad that I shouldn't be doing. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's all about. That's kind of frustrating. I check if it's valid before I do anything with it. I mean, I guess data here, the spec, could be invalid. let me do this, or we'll do that. Maybe that's what I need to do there. Okay, now to fucking debug my regen shit, which is actually really goddamn complicated. I need to know why the regen mana is getting added for like no reason. Let me just search regen mana in here. That's where we remove it, and it doesn't have any of the, let me expand all these. It doesn't have any, like, wonky conditions here. Ongoing must not have tags. I might as well add like a wait for regen mana in here as well. And then let me do that for regen health. Wait, that doesn't even have anything. Well, I guess, yeah, it's completely different. Health is completely different. That makes sense for it to not have anything really. Yeah, so I can't be casting in any form. And I can't be waiting to regen mana. I want to put all the... Can I really not copy? Copy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, don't apply it when any of those things are true either. I mean, does that fix the issue at all? I mean, it does, actually. Okay, now I can't cast, though. What is happening? Now I can. Okay. Time to look at some logs. Okay, what happened? Enemy character removed, regen mana and health. That makes sense. Let's clear it out. Okay, what happened here? We applied the cost. So yeah, that's a lot of extra time. I should maybe fix that, because that's probably too much. Okay, so yeah, we just applied that, and then what happens? And then what's happening? Global cooldown. The ability has ended. We have applied. Wait for regen mana. Okay, I have regen mana on. Bro, again? Like, how? How? Why did that return true? Why did that return true? Get this fucking shit out of here. Get this shit out of here. Alright, we'll watch it.
Come on, you guys. There it is, right there in front of you the whole time. You're dereferencing a null pointer. Open your eyes.
The smack on the back of the head is fucking palpable. I had a football coach that used to do that to me. God damn. I lived in fear of that man every day of my life. Yeah, but I'm checking if it's fucking valid. Like, what more do you want from me? I mean, it's got to be due to something like some garbage collection shenanigans, right? Oh, it's literally calling what I'm calling from inside of it, so... That literally does the same thing as I was just doing. It's valid if data is valid. Okay, so... The heck, bro. Yeah, but then where do I put that? Right, like I don't understand. If I understood what was happening with the garbage collection issues, then I would do that. You're kidding, don't do that. Okay. Because what I do is like I create this let me rebuild here so I can show. I create this impact effect when the cast projectile is casted. And I pass it into the cast projectile, and then when it makes an impact, I try to apply it. Pretty routine shit, really. I wonder, because I'm using this, I'm using like a function to do that. Probably my cast ability, or my, not cast ability, projectile ability. Okay. Make damage effect. Is this an issue? The outer is set to source ability. Okay, so maybe that's the issue? Because the ability ends, and then this gets applied. So maybe I should set the outer to the owning actor of the ability. It's just crazy that that's able to happen, like, because it was only happening when I was debugging and then in slow-mo. So I think it was because it was getting garbage collected because the ability had ended. Yeah, we'll see if that helps us. Okay, so what I was doing before that so rudely interrupted me. I was trying to track down these logs. Okay, we're in slow-mo again. We're going to be casting here. Well, this one goes off fine. Everything about this is fine. Okay, we have the ticker going. Okay, it kind of, never mind, it kind of went back. It was weird for a second there. Let me read. Okay, what happened here? Show me mana. So it's like wait for region mana got applied. Okay, so it got applied at the very end in the end ability, even though it was probably already applied before. Is that what I'm? Because yeah, here's where that's happening from. Yeah, on cast time finish doesn't really like. I guess it removes these tags, which maybe makes it get applied. Yeah, and then it got added up here. Was this the... that was the first one. Well, I guess that was the only one. Wait, there was 2 end abilities? It gets ended twice. Okay, I think I know why this is happening now. It's getting ended twice. Okay, because of the so the animation queue system, the ability anim queue that I made, it also, like, whenever you cancel like an animation or something, it tries to also end, like, it tries to end the abilities whenever the animations have ended. And so I guess I need to check. Should I do it in there or in here? Let's do it in the ability anim queue. Well, I guess it might be in the queue calculators. Right? Yeah, let me check out some of these. The base one, I should maybe check if the ability is already ended. I have quite a few here. It gets overwritten. It doesn't necessarily call these super. So I could either check in every single one of these to make sure the ability is capable of being ended, or I could just handle it in the abilities that actually give a shit about that, like in here. Kinda. Ended? Or is it like active? It's probably something like active. Is active? Like, I basically just want to know if we've already... I want to know if we've already been ended. Let me do a Google search on that. If ability already ended. Is that just is active? Let me look at like ending abilities or something like that. Granting, activating, canceling? Let me look at what the super of this does. Maybe I should put it here. Is ability ending? On ended is active. Is ability ending? Yeah, I think it's probably just is active because that's what seems to get set false. False. If the instancing policy is not equal to non-instance, okay, that's too many. That's a double negative, and then my brain doesn't work for those. If it's not instanced, if it's not non-instanced, dude, I fucking hate these, man. If it's not non-instanced, I have mine. Mine is instanced per execution, so I think I'm fine. So yeah, then is active is probably what I can check for. We're not active, just return. So we don't call it twice. For the other ones, like maybe I could do that in my ability base class, but I don't know if maybe I'll want to do something for other abilities here or not. Okay, I'll be watching very closely. Closely watching. Okay, we have casted. We have added wait for region mana. This looks like a lot less things than the other one, which is good. So now my ticker is ticking. Dude, son of a fucking bitch, it's still happening. Holy shit. I don't know what more do you want from me? What more do you want from me? Oh, that's so annoying. So that didn't work. Do I need to make this like a special pointer? Do I need to make it one of them their smart pointers? Them fancy ones? I'm gonna go back to that cast projectile ability, projectile ability. Oh, it's already open. Nice. So, yeah, here's where I make it. I'm making it here. I put it into an effect spec. And I put it into the projectile. Oh, do I need to read, I need to read me smart pointers. Unreal Engine, smart pointers. I'd hope this day had never come. Okay, do I need a shared pointer? A shared pointer owns the object it references, indefinitely preventing deletion of that object and ultimately handling its deletion when no shared pointer or shared references it. A shared pointer can be empty, meaning it doesn't reference any object. Any non-null shared pointer can produce a shared reference to the object it references. God, that was so wordy. Shared reference acts like a pointer, since it owns the object. They differ for nulls. References must always have a non-null object. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. A shared reference can always be converted to a shared pointer. Use shared references when you want a guarantee that the referenced object is non-null, or if you want to indicate shared object ownership. But what does it all mean, Basil? A weak pointer, similar to shared pointers, but do not own the object they reference and do not affect its life cycle. Property can be very useful as it breaks reference cycles, but it also means that a weak pointer can become null at any time without warning. So it sounds like I want a shared pointer here. A unique pointer solely and explicitly owns the object it references. Since there can only be one unique pointer to a given resource, unique pointers can transfer ownership but cannot share it. Any attempts to copy a unique pointer will result in a compile error. When a unique pointer goes out of scope, it will automatically delete the object it references. Okay. How do? How do? Make shared? Speed, intrusive accessors, tips and limitations. We can forward declare, blah blah blah. Shared pointers are not compatible with Unreal objects. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why would I ever use these? And the two systems, what did it say? Have no overlap. Okay, so object handling. How? Why is it? Tell me why this is happening. Garbage collection. Oh boy. I need to maintain a U property reference to an object you wish to keep alive. Yeah, I know that. I know that. And so I guess... Does me storing it as a gameplay effect spec handle... Hang on, I could have swore I saw something in Tranix's documentation about this. Projectile? To apply gameplay effects outside of a gameplay ability, for example, from a projectile, you need to get the target's ASC and use one of its functions to apply gameplay effect to self. I guess I'm doing apply to target. Does that fucking matter? It is common to pass a gameplay effect spec to a projectile created from an ability that the projectile can apply to the target it hits later. So that's an effect spec, not a spec handle. Okay, why did I make it a handle? Is that what I need to change? Right, I made it a handle because you can't fucking make a spec in a blueprint. Gameplay effect spec handle structure. Gameplay effect spec handle structure. They're both... This says it make gameplay effect spec, but it makes a fucking handle. Make outgoing gameplay effect spec. That also returns a handle. Why? Everything in the blueprints is telling me to pass this around as a handle. Wait a second. Let me guess. It's different in C++. No? I mean, okay, so this one still returns a handle. Gameplay effect specs do not have to be immediately applied. That's so strange. Did this change or something? So we have 3 different make spec blueprint functions here. Each of them return a handle. A spec handle, not a spec. I wonder, let's try the just a different one. I think the outgoing one gameplay ability object. Okay, so that needs to be on a gameplay ability. Okay. I guess the issue is that I need it to be like this. Huh? Okay, I mean that should be fine. I mean, does that make it any better? Slow-mo again. We're waiting for a crash. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, let's switch over to Rider for a second. Switch back. Let's do some wonky funkiness over here. Okay, I mean, was it just the one I was choosing to use? And so, if that's the reason that was failing, that's pretty dumb. Now I can't, the problem here is I can't pass context to this now. And I need to affect context. I need to have the source ability in the context. Oh, this one's one of mine. This is my function. I do a new gameplay effect spec just like they do, and put it into a handle. Is it because I'm not like immediately doing it? Because they do it like that. What's the difference? Okay, switching back to that. Slow-mo. That's how I was feeling before. That looks sick in slow-mo, though. The explosion. Dude, like, what is the difference? At least I finally, I know how to, like, it's on the second one. It's always on the second one. Why does this not work, but this one seems to be fine? Oh wait, that's make outgoing. Where was the other one? What the hell was it called? Is it in here? Yeah, make spec handle. So this one was fine. What? All it does that's different than mine is check to make sure the gameplay effect is actually a thing. That is pretty much the only difference. And it makes its context in here. Why would you have a function like this? Just call that. Ugh. I know, it's so that they can come back in later and change it, and it changes it everywhere. I don't know, it's not that easy of a regex replace, you know, if it ever gets to that point. Not that hard, rather. I'm kind of baffled here. Need a mod now? Getting so popular? Oh, the fucking viewers. His like profile isn't loading, or else I'd abandon. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do about this. Because I made this function so that I could pass in the context. I need to pass in the context because I need to put the source ability in there. And for some fucking reason, of course this doesn't like let you pass in context. So I can't use that. And then the one here, make outgoing spec, it does let you pass in context, but it's based off a class. So it creates it automatically for you, and I need to create it myself here. So I'm kind of at a loss for what to do here. And I don't know why there's a difference. Okay, let's see. If I make the spec handle from... that's mine. If I make it from this... What if I made a... What if I did something like this? And let's say... Yeah, make this a parameter. Context. Yeah, something like that. Because you can't do this in blueprints. Am I gonna have to do something like this? I don't know if passing by const reference is the right move there. Set spec handle context. Alright. No, it shouldn't be blueprint pure. Okay, let's try that then, I guess. Day 300 of fighting the engine. I've almost accomplished a single system. Okay, let's see what this does. So we're going to switch back to using this one, and then can I do set context? No. Okay, so set. Okay. I needed context for the context. Yes, of course. Spec handle. Context. And then put that in there. Okay. Is this gonna fix it? Hang on. What? Oh, I need to make it static. I'm dumb. That's why it wasn't showing up. You need to be static, sir. Oh. Okie dokie. So I think we've maybe fixed the mana regen issue. It's kind of hard to tell because we're getting sidetracked with this crash thingo. Okay. Slow-mo. Okay, it didn't fail that time. Where did this happen at? Source ability, okay, was null here. That shouldn't have been the case. Make ability affect context. I said it! What the heck? Okay, so that didn't work. Because I made a spec handle. I set the spec handle. Promote to variable? Is this gonna help at all? I think that helped. You know what I want to log? I want to log bonus damage. Let's do damage. Extra damage. Final damage. Okay, I think that works now. It's just so fucking weird the hoops we had to jump through to make that just not be invalid. Damage, okay. Damage, extra damage was 0, okay. Okay, now we have the extra damage talent. Extra damage, I got 2.6 extra damage on that guy. Woo-wee! 4 extra damage. The mana ticker is still a little awkward. But at the very least seems to be timed correctly. Yeah, seems to be being timed correctly. So let's reset these logs here. Okay. Going in slow-mo, we want to see these logs live. So that one should probably be fine. So what did we do? We started casting, which means we removed regen mana. Or rather, that was probably full mana. So that's why that... yeah, so I see mana by 10 here, now at 100. And then I casted the thing. And then end ability happened, to which we got the wait for regen mana applied. My buff bar responded to it as well. We activated a new fireball ability. And then wait for regen mana got applied again. That got applied again? That should probably be being removed. No? So it's probably in response to removing them, and it like reapplied itself. That's why, probably. Oh, I'm sorry, Moxie. I'm sorry. And got removed and then applied, I suppose. And then applied again. I thought it would say removed somewhere, right? It says removed tags. Then it just goes straight into applied tags. And then applied again. Oh no, wait, that is from end, then it gets applied again and activates. And then it gets removed. Okay, now I got my bearings. Okay, so it gets applied at the beginning and then removed? Okay. I just have a feeling that I guess I was expecting my attribute set log to have logged. It gets applied twice, right, in a row, and I guess for it to get applied, I feel like it needs to be removed. So I was expecting to see a applied and then, you know, some other move and then apply again and then remove again. But I guess we like apply it twice. So what do we have here? We are casting. Can I see the applied? Here we go. Let's full screen this. God, the text doesn't get much bigger, does it? So wait for region mana is like grayed out. And I assume that it's like off because I'm casting. I assume that's what's happening there. And it's counting down. I can see it counting down. And it got applied again somehow right there. Oh, because I just applied the cost, so it got applied again. I just applied the cost. Okay, so I think potentially removing the cast tag is what triggers that? That's region health. Wait for region mana. So I think, let me try this out. So I have these in ongoing tag requirements, which like, this says it determines if it's on or off. It can be off and still applied. Then I have removal tag requirements. Tag requirements that if met will remove this effect, also prevents application. So I'm wondering if I, instead of having it off, need to just like, do it here instead in the removal. We'll spot check here. Okay, now I can't cast. Okay, now I can't. That's weird. Okay, and I guess the stutter at the beginning. It's just because I'm casting again real quick. And so wait for region mana is still on. But I should have I should be casting as well. Oh no, cast. It was cast, not casting, right? Or was it both? It should be, it's both. Yeah, this is not making no sense. I, however, am probably gonna hop off for the night because I am quite tired today. My whole title of my stream was more talent system work, and I didn't do anything for the talent system. I was just fixing bugs. We kind of got the mana working again. Kind of. The health is a little off. As you can see, it starts back from like halfway, which it shouldn't. So, some more work there. Yeah, so I'm gonna hop off. I'm pretty fucking tired. Today kind of sucked. For, stream was fun. I like doing game dev very, very much. I don't like work. I don't like work. We're gonna go watch Practical NPC.
People run random commands.
So yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me and joining me. Appreciate it. Should be back on tomorrow.
My solution to that
hopefully
is
I'll be back on sooner and for longer.
It's just complex.
But until then, good night.
What I did to solve that problem is kind of just like if you have a bunch of commands, like people are gonna run the wrong commands all the time.
Nothing is
so
happening.
I tried to create like a bunch of variations. You know, basically every sort of combination, and that helps. Or like duel, fight, battle. Every synonym, if we're not using it, you know, gear, exclamation gear, inventory. Yeah, that helps. You're the first person who did shop, exclamation shop, space, and then buy. I don't think I'll make it that intricate for like user. Technically, I guess user error. Also, my drawing. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. How you doing? If you want to do a quest, you gotta redeem it. So there's a quest right over.
You discover a group of lost spirits haunting a chest filled with gold.
There you go.
You seek peace but require a relic to move on. What do you do? Withdrawn.
My original thought was that channel points were a good way to do it because they're buttons. Yeah, I mean that's what I do with like everything else, but specifically with shopping, I don't know how we do that. I think the other solution is to build your own website or build your own panel that deals with this information. But it's like that'd be a whole thing. You'd have to do so much. And Twitch, like I don't know what it is, but like Twitch does not like I've submitted Twitch panels and they've yet to review it for like the past, I don't know, God knows how long. They still haven't reviewed it. So it seems like Twitch panels are not gonna be it, at least for a while. Unless I like, maybe if I send them a million emails and be like, hey, please respond.
Your viewers approach liking the spirits.
But then we also have to debug, and then like, because we're updating the scripts all the time, it's like, or we're updating, or Tomer's updating it, it's hard for us to like manage. Oh, I should promote your game too on your shout out. You have a Steam page, right, Aya? I'm pretty sure you do. Let me see. Where's your game? I think you definitely have a Steam page. Yeah, right here. Mana Valley. Yeah, we should also add Mana Valley as your shout out. You're gonna have the most. Wait, is our overlay broken?